In this video, we're just going to show you how the offers function works for both the buyer and the seller. So through Ready, you can directly make an offer and receive an offer and accept an offer. If you have not filled out your profile, you'll not be able to make an offer. We have to know that you are a legitimate person prior to making an offer. Both the seller and the buyer will have to fill out their profile. We require your passport, your driver's license, and confirmation of your address as well. Once you fill out this information, you'll be able to then go and make an offer. Update your profile picture and put in your current residential address. Once you click submit, you'll notice now that your profile has been updated and you'll see that it's 100% complete. Only now will you be able to make an offer through our site. So go back and find the property. And click make an offer. You'll have to put the date that you inspected the property, the offer price, the deposit amount, which is usually between 5 and 10%, but that's negotiable. That's up to you to put what you would like in there. You need to put a minimum of $1 in most states to form a contract. Pick the settlement date. If you have any other conditions, you can put them in here. The usual conditions are building and pest inspection and subject to finance. If you have any other special conditions like subject to sale, subject to soil test if it is land, you can put that down at the bottom. Click the make an offer and you'll see that that's now been received by the owner. The owner will be able to access on My Property, go to their offers section, and they will be able to view the offer that you have submitted. They can open up the offer and they'll see the price, the conditions, and everything in there. Now there's a couple of things that you can do from here. You can decide to accept, reject, or counter. So in this particular case, we have decided to counter, and the seller has came back at his original asking price and adjusted the deposit amount. It is obvious that the seller in this particular case would like a shorter settlement. You'll notice there that there are some predefined reasons that you can select that will suit. Populate one of these that fits your criteria. If you do not see one there, hit other and counter. The counter offer will now be received by the buyer. So the buyer can see that you've came back with your counter offer. Now they can choose to once again accept or withdraw or even counter. In this particular case, they've decided to withdraw the offer because maybe the counter offer was too high and they feel that they're not negotiable. So select a reason and then continue. If they decide they would like to reactivate the offer, they can easily do so. Click reactivate, and this will bring the offer back into play. Now they've decided that they would like to come back to the seller, and they've come back closer to the asking price this time of 1.1 million, adjusted their deposit, and all the other conditions have stayed the same, and updated their reason. Here is my counter offer. This will once again be submitted to the seller. So now the seller's opened up the offers, and they've seen that an offer has come back closer to what they wanted, and in this particular case they've decided it is close enough to what they're asking, and they have decided to accept the offer. The offer will have to be accepted by both parties, so the seller has accepted it. If the offer is still in play by the buyer can accept. However, at this point, if they've decided against it, they can still withdraw their offer. But in this particular case, they've decided to accept. Now this has formed the agreement. Now note, this is not a formal contract. You'll have to provide this to your solicitor. The whole offer history will be emailed to you with the current offer that was accepted.